When you think of ancient Rome, you probably picture fierce warriors in armor, clashing swords, and the legions advancing on their enemies. But what really made Rome so formidable was its mastery of engineering, its ability to combine technology and strategy in ways never seen before. Rome's military engineers designed, built, and deployed a terrifying array of war machines that not only helped conquer and hold an empire, but also changed the face of ancient warfare forever. So today, we are going to explore the most impressive Roman war machines and how they left a lasting legacy on the world. Siege engines. Let's start with one of the most iconic images of ancient warfare, siege engines. These massive machines were designed to hurl rocks, arrows, or other projectiles at enemy fortifications, breaking them down and allowing Roman troops to enter and conquer. Some of the most famous siege engines included the ballistae, a giant crossbow-like weapon that shot bolts or stones over long distances. The onager, a catapult that hurled huge projectiles to break through enemy walls. And the scorpios, a smaller but more precise artillery piece used to pick off enemy soldiers at long range. Battering rams and siege towers. Alongside these ranged weapons, Rome also developed powerful tools for direct assaults. Battering rams were large, heavy wooden poles used to smash through gates, and battering rams were mounted on wheels and often covered with iron for added protection. They were key to breaching fortified defenses. Similarly, siege towers were massive, multi-level wooden structures used to help soldiers storm enemy walls. The tower would be brought up to the wall, allowing the soldiers to climb to the top and fight their way in. Fortifications, but siege engines and assault tools were only part of Rome's military engineering prowess. Roman legions were known for their ability to rapidly construct camps, walls, and ditches, giving them strong defensive positions wherever they went. This allowed them to outmaneuver and outlast their opponents, especially when besieging a city. In addition, Romans built mobile wooden forts and ramparts to protect themselves while laying siege to an enemy city. Naval engineering. Rome's naval forces were also equipped with advanced technology. Warships like the quinqueremes were equipped with rams for ramming enemy vessels and boarding hooks to help their infantry fight their way onto enemy ships. One of the most famous naval inventions was the corvus, a boarding device that consisted of a long hook or grappling hook used to snag enemy ships and allow the Romans to turn a naval battle into an infantry fight on the deck of the enemy ship. Logistics machines. While these machines are less well known, they were crucial to Rome's success. Roads, bridges, and supply systems were all considered war machines that kept the army fed, supplied, and on the move. This included the development of portable tools like pontoon bridges that could be assembled quickly to help troops cross rivers. These logistics machines may not have been as flashy as the siege engines, but they were just as important to Rome's success. Psychological impact. Finally, it's worth noting that Rome's war machines didn't just serve a practical function, they also had a powerful psychological impact. The sheer size and power of the siege engines and other machines instilled fear in the hearts of the enemy and showed off the might of the Roman Empire. Often the mere sight of these machines was enough to force a surrender before a battle even took place. Adaptation and innovation. One of the most impressive aspects of Roman military engineering was its ability to adapt and innovate. Romans didn't operate in a vacuum. They learned from and borrowed technology from the Greeks, Carthaginians, and other cultures they came into contact with. However, they took these designs and refined them, turning them into more effective and deadly weapons. This is evident in the development of the arch, which Romans adapted from the Greeks and turned it into a powerful siege engine capable of hurling massive projectiles. It was this combination of engineering skill, discipline, and innovation that made Roman war machines so formidable. Legacy. The legacy of Roman war machines is still visible today. Siege warfare in the Middle Ages was heavily inspired by Roman techniques, and siege engines like catapults and battering rams were used for centuries. Roman innovations in artillery development are considered a precursor to modern artillery, and their emphasis on logistics and infrastructure paved the way for modern military engineering. Most importantly, Roman war machines proved that engineering superiority can win wars just as much as manpower or military tactics, a lesson that continues to be relevant today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating content. Thank you for watching.